So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Home troops right. Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Trevin Wallace has it. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
Young on 1st and 10. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the pistol, it's Young. That's complete till he gets. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Set. Hey, go Lion. Ready.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Set.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Set. Crowd right. 12. Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise,
21.
You're going to get hit right in the face
21.
for a loss just like that.
12. Ready.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
Set.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. He finds space into the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Hey, ram. What is it?
First and 10, Herbert. He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air on first down. Young has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. That stop made by Derek Brown. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Hold the troops right. Hey, Kappa. Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Called in by Worthy. And what a hit there. She faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Go.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, ram. Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
380. Green hut.
Herbert from the gun. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Hey, go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons driving ahead. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, Ray. Why did it hut?
Herbert with a blitz coming. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense up to the line fast. Third down run by Hubbard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. He's on the move. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6.
60 Eagle.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, sack.
Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. With some trickery here on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action now, Young. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ray. Set. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Set. 80. Hey, Ray. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go. Go.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Into traffic, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Hey, Ram. Crowd right.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Ball set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Working quickly here. They run again with Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Young on 1st and 10. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 9-point advantage. This one is up and good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Run.
Herbert back to throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
Running left is Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, easy. OP. Set.
Herbert. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn to pick it on. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Diving right side, got it! And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Young. Oh, it's an interception! And the Falcons get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses.
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Young working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, go lion. Crowd right. Go.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
He puts some power. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Young on the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
19, 18, set, ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
They'll try this extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Real.
Handoff now to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Real. Set.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
59.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set. Let's go. Hey. 21. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Oh, and the kicking team's got it. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Hey, ram. Set.
Herbert on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got a man left. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, set.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. All in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. From the red zone now. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Go.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready. You're out. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Play action now, Young. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.